Man, we got to start with that spanking, man. The absolute slaughter from Liverpool again on Man United, man. How many times, man? How many times I gotta go through this? Honestly, man, I've seen 5-0. I've seen 7-0. I've seen 4-0. I've seen 3-0. Like, bro, do you know how mad that is? Them 4 results, fam. Have I missed any result? Maybe the one at Old Trafford as well. Would you win 4-2 or something like that? You know?
In the COVID
like,
year.
Yeah,
and you know
bro.
what, you know the most concerning thing? That's all in the space of 3.5, 4 years. All them results.
It's mad.
Crazy.
Yeah, but give him time though, Roms. You know what I mean? Because this is the thing, bro. This is I am absolutely stunned that some of your fan base are still backing this manager. I do not. I don't know whether it's some sort of like superiority complex or some shit like that. Yeah, but like for me, this guy is an absolute. He does not know what he's doing. He's a clown. He has no. I tell you this, yeah. I can 100% say with a straight face that after seeing 3 Liverpool games, Arne Slot is a better manager than Ten Hag. I don't even. I literally would, bro. I'm being deadly serious, man. Your manager don't know. You know, you don't play football. You know, you play basketball. You know that, yeah.
I know.
Bro, every time I watch United, yeah, end to end, it's actually wild. Listen, it's great to watch. That's not how you win titles, bro. Yeah. I tell you, I said this as well, yeah. Kobe Minor yesterday. I feel sorry for this guy. Did I not say on this channel about 6-7 months ago, you will ruin this guy? Yeah, he needs to be very careful, bro, in that midfield because he's been hung out to dry. Casemiro the same. Casemiro, man, he's finished. Why is he still in the team? He's washed. Do you know what I mean? Your attacking players are a disgrace. Rashford, shocking. Bruno, shocking. Diallo, why didn't start the game? I have no idea. Bro, honestly, man, your club is just fully washed.
Do you know what, LB? Do you know what, LB? Add into what you're saying as well, yeah? In your side, complicit in this. Now, I'll be fair. In terms of getting the wages down, cool. In terms of that United tax thing going now, getting players for the right price is cool. But where they went wrong is decision number 1. They kept this guy. And how you know they deep down didn't want him? I said this to you yesterday, Said. They interviewed other managers. Do you know what they done? They become fans. They got sucked in that United fans. Oh, we won the FA Cup now. You know what? He might warrant another season. When all of you lot deep down knew this would still be the outcome. Deep down. I've said, bro, I'm not going to worry about United until Ten Hag leaves. The day Ten Hag leaves, I reckon with your structure and whatnot, that's when I'll get a bit more concerned. But as long as that guy's there, I don't worry about you lot at all. Honestly, because yesterday, look, people are going to scapegoat Casemiro. Like I said to you backstage, say they're going to scapegoat Casemiro now. But I couldn't name 2 players that played well from your whole 11. I genuinely couldn't. The only one that had a decent first half was De Ligt. I think he started off. In fact, I'm not going to say first half. First, maybe 30 minutes. Then after that, he lost his head and tried to take out Diaz. Then he got hooked. Like, I can't name 2 players. One thing I'll give to Ahmad, I saw a stat, and this is embarrassing, and this is definitely...
Yeah, most touches in the box.
After Salah, and he only played, the last 20 minutes?
20 minutes.
Crazy.
Yeah, you know
Player of the month. Player of the month.
Do you know what it is with Amad Diallo? Yeah, obviously, Saeed, you know more about him than me, but he seems like a player opposite to Garnacho and Rashford who just like to pace play. He can hold the ball. He can hold the ball. Now, what do you need in big games when you know possession might be a bit of a premium? You need players that can hold the ball. So why he dropped Diallo and went for Garnacho and Rashford? Well, it's clear to me. Because deep down, he wanted to go back into the counter-attacking style. When you're playing counter-attacking style, Garnacho and Rashford are probably better. It all goes back to me to the point that we've been making for the last 2 years. This guy has failed to implement a proper style of play at Manchester United. You change week on week. You're completely open and exposed. 1 minute you try to dominate the possession. Next minute you play counter-attacking football. And as a result, none of the players have a clue what they're doing. And a player like Casemiro has been one of the greatest DMs the world's ever seen. Yeah, is now getting absolute stinkers. And it's not because his legs have all gone. It's because he's completely exposed.
LB, do you know what
it is, LB? Just like you said there, yeah.
Go for it. Go
on, Joe.
Yeah, so I was just gonna say, just to build upon that, like we always said, old habits die hard, man. When Said was coming out pre-season with Cass and some of these other people predicting third, it made no sense. It literally made no sense because you have Ruud van Nistelrooy. The expectation still has to be realistic. I get what you mean. I have an expectation for my team.
Fuck the realistic, man. This is third season, fam.
But
600 million.
I'm clear enough. It's clear enough to
Do you
see.
know?
No,
Do you
but
know what,
Said, it's
Said?
clear enough to see that no matter how much money you guys spend, that manager cannot tactically. He's not up there with the
Do
rest
you know
of the
what?
managers.
LB,
In game, his decisions just aren't good enough. And then you just have to look at the football. The football has not improved. We've not seen no improvement. I've seen
George,
3 games of Manchester United this season. I've not
and
been
George,
impressed once. Not one
George,
impressive performance.
just to add on to you and LB's points about this philosophy, Ten Hag's been here for coming up to 3 seasons now. Arne Slot's been here for 3 games, and you can already see his identity. A man's been here 3 years, and another manager's been here 3 games, and you can see it. And LB, you know another thing why it was alien not to start Ahmad. Not only he's the only player that can restore control, because you see it with City in the big game. There's a reason why Grealish starts, because he can control game. Pep doesn't really want to go gung ho against the big teams, especially away from home. But Ahmad just scored last week. I know you lost the game, but he just scored. What's that going to do for his confidence now? You're just going to shoot. It just doesn't make sense at all. At all. This guy, I want him to stay for as long as possible. Obviously, of course, we have to be objective on here. But as long as he stays at this club, you're going nowhere. Honestly. And it just needs to continue.
This is what's wrong with our football club, man. Look at this. Before you go, Don, this is what my fan base did, man. They wrote a letter to Ineos, fam. Look at this letter, guys.
Man. That is embarrassing.
They said, "Dear Ineos and the Glazer family, we as Man United fans have been quite worrying reports in the lead up to after the FA Cup final this Saturday against Man City regarding Erik Ten Hag's future. Erik Ten Hag has not been the best season, but he has enough tough cards, 60 cases of injuries, instability as a result of the sale process, the media's portrayal of him and his squad alongside more. Erik Ten Hag does not deserve this level of football club. He's 2 years into project in which he has brought 2 home trophies, more than any other manager since Alex Ferguson. It's not always been perfect, but he's done very well. I can say as my United fan, I do not want Erik Ten Hag sacked, agreed to leave by mutual consent or resign, as I will be in the group of fans protesting against. Protesting! That's why for me, that man deserves this. That man can hold that.
George, quickly,
can I say something? Yeah. Because Roms,
I didn't even know that. That's crazy.
That letter transmitted Ten Hag's head, because now all he's mentioning his trophies after 3-0 loss. I'm still the second most successful after Pep. Yeah. That letter, he's read that letter like, I got the backing of my fans. Fans mean everything. I'm the guy. Man United fans who wrote that letter, thank you very much. You were the best fans. Thank you.
He's a shameless gaslighter, bro. Toxic man, bro. Toxic man.
What do you mean? Tell me then. Explain me. Maybe you can explain me which mistakes we make regular.
Well, constantly turning the ball over in your own half, playing the ball out from the back, getting mugged, chances coming on the back of it, counter attacks when you're outnumbered, giving up endless chances in your own stadium against the team's biggest rivals.
Get the face.
The greatest respect to it. We've seen that for so long now.
You are sure?
You are sure,
I don't think otherwise you wouldn't win trophies as we did and to beat big opponents. So I'm sorry for you. I have another vision.
You would with the greatest respect.
I'm sorry.
City in that final. You almost lost to Cambridge in the semi-final. I mean, come on, let's have a realistic view of what happened there.
I think we won after City the most trophies in English football. So I'm sorry for you.
I'm sorry for you. I'm gonna start using that one. When I do something wrong, I'm sorry for you. You know what I'm saying? I'm
sorry for you. Nah,
he's arrogant, bro. Do you not think he's an arrogant guy? Like
George hit
the nail. Arrogant.
Sorry,
very.